Hi, I'm Ken. This will be part 2 of my series. This one will be on pre-processing. Again, we'll be going 10 minutes to see how far we get. I want to make sure that I cover everything in 10-minute spurts so you're not having stuck watching hours of video to try to figure out what you're doing. And if you remember, I wanted to remake this image. The idea was for me to learn from the mistakes that I made the first time I did this. So this was from 2023 or 2024. I remember the exact date. This is M33. I just recently took the images again last night, and I wanted to go over it, see what I can do better from what I did last time. That looks kind of blurry to me, and I know I can do much better. Right, let's get to it. So what I've learned, or what we showed you in the first video, was I showed you some settings on things to do, how to get your GPUs lined up, folder structures that I use that work very well for me, and hopefully you learn from. All right, so let's go over some of the tools that we'll be using in this one. In this video, the first one that I want to show you is Blink. There's a couple ways to get the Blink. Obviously, you can go through Process Explorer, just type it in, and it should show up. There it is. And then if you double click on it there, you can also go to Processes. I am 100% sure it is in one of these, but I don't bother because I can go here, see everything alphabetical, and go right to Blink. So now what Blink will do for you is allow you to preview your images before you do anything with it. So let's go ahead and hit our folder. Let me go back to the basic one, 25. That's the one I want. Okay, so that was October 25th. These are the images that I took last night. So let's start at the first one. As you can see, this is the time I brought it into this computer from the other computer. Let's just start the first one. Go to raw frames. Looks like I took 4 pictures of raw frames. Now, these particular ones I took without a filter. Because one of the things I've learned with using the filter that I will show you, actually I can show you right now, the filter that I use are these Askar. They're called Color Magic, SII Oxygen. That's the C2 one, and the C1 one is HA Oxygen. Well, that's a good way to break it. So those are the 4 images that we took. I can click on play, and as you can see, there's a little bit of movement in those 4 images. All right, but the images themselves look good. All right, so those actually will be acceptable. I'm going to close all those images, and let's go to the next folder now. And on the next folder, this one I will not be using those because I remember I did something wrong. All right, so this one is the first ones with so I'm going to click on one image, press Control A to highlight them all, and then hit open. With this one, this is the C1 filter. So the C1 filter is HA and Oxygen. All right, so let's go ahead and see what these look like. All right, so the first one, as you can see, did not have the filter enabled, but with the filter, you can see there was barely any movement last night. All the stars are very nice looking, so I think those will all be acceptable. Okay, let's close them all out. Open up our next folder. And in our next folder, oops, I did not mean to do that one. Go back here. And our next folder would have been this one. Okay, so these would have been my C2 filter, which would have been SII and Oxygen. Okay, same thing. Let's hit play. Let's see what we have. Okay, so this one, we have a little bit of movement. See that? So that's what this is all about with Blink. Okay, so we can find our movement. So we see number 12 is not a good image. 11 was good, 12's bad, 13, 14, looks like 15 is not a good image. So 12 and 15 are not good images. All right, so 12 and 15. So I am going to, There's a couple things you can do here. You can resave though. You can remove 12 and 15 from this stack and then just go save these someplace else. If I had a lot of bad ones, that's exactly how I would do it. But I have 2, so I'm just going to write down that 12 and 15 are bad. We're going to bring up a notepad. Oh, it's over on this side of the screen. So I'll drag it over so you can see it. So images 12 and 15 bad for, let's look at our folder again. So we're going to open up that folder, just copy that folder, go back to my notepad. All right, so actually do it like this, makes more sense. Boom. All right, so now I know those images are bad. I'm going to drag you off to my other screen. And this time, we're going to get rid of all these again, close all images. And I have one more folder. And this is, I started these, I think around 5 a.m. in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. So these are also without a filter. And I'm doing that because what I've learned that I do not like is when you use these filters, you cannot get color in your stars. They're just going to be white stars when you use the filters. And I like having colored stars as well. So let's go ahead and hit play. Oh, look at that. The sunlight came out. So we know, all right, we are not going to take anything from, we'll say 19. So let's write that down. Go back here. We're going to write that down. Let's go back. Copy that one. Is that our right one? Make sure. 25. We're going to copy that one. Put this into our notepad. And bad is starting at, so bad starts at 20. And it seems to me we had some bad ones in the beginning. Yeah, that's a little blurry, so I don't even think we should use that one. All right, and I think that one will probably be okay. We'll find out. I'm going to just take number 1 out. Remove 1. So that's blank. That's pretty much how you're going to use blank. Again, we'll get rid of our images, and then we'll go on to the next step of pre-processing. Whether or not you jump around through each one and just get the pieces that you want, or if you watch the whole series, I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you joining the channel. I am not doing this for making ads and ad money. I'm doing this because I have made a lot of mistakes, and I want you to learn from my mistakes. But you're probably going to make your own anyways, because that's what we do as humans. But again, my name is Ken. Just like you, I'm a modern astronomer, and I am trying to have fun with this, even though there's times it's frustrating. Thanks for watching.